Welcome to the show, everybody. I have something to talk to you about today that is a great thing that Democrats are doing. It's rare. It's rare that we have something specific to fight for. It's not a press release. It's not, oh, we are going to file a lawsuit, not ignoring the importance of lawsuits, but this is something real. This is something we can get involved in. This is something we can donate to if we want. And it has the potential to stop the Trump administration in its tracks effectively by taking back Congress, by doing some aggressive redistricting. Now, I'm going to tell you everything that's going on. I will tell you why I think it's a good thing. And maybe you disagree and you'll tell me why, but maybe you will agree. California Governor Gavin Newsom has launched the most aggressive counterstrike that we have seen against Donald Trump's grip on Congress. What Gavin Newsom has announced is that California will draw brand new congressional maps. These maps will be subject to the approval of California residents. There will be a referendum. If California residents don't want this, then it's not going to happen. And that makes this very different than what Texas is doing. Now, you might be saying, David, I thought you were against gerrymandering. And of course, I am. But I'm also against unilateral disarmament, and I will explain in a moment. Gavin Newsom put out a post written in Donald Trump's all caps style, where he declared that these congressional maps will end the Trump presidency. He wrote, quote, Donald Taco Trump, as many call him, missed the deadline. California will now draw new, more beautiful maps. They will be historic, as they will end the Trump presidency. Dems take back the House. Big press conference this week with powerful Dems and Gavin Newsom, your favorite governor, that will be devastating for MAGA. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Signed, GN Gavin Newsom. So here's the play. Redraw the maps in an overtly politically partisan way, right? There's no hiding that. Knock out up to 5 Republican seats in California, flip the House back to Democrats in 2026. By the way, we might even see some prominent Republicans kicked out of Congress if this passes. And then what happens? Trump's second term agenda, which is shaky, by the way, is dead. It's dead in the water. We're going to take your representatives and get rid of them. Now, let's be serious for a moment. Let's be sober. I've been against gerrymandering my entire political career. When I was 5 and I moved to the United States, I proudly declared as we land triumphantly and courageously at JFK Airport, I said, I am here and I am against gerrymandering. I was only 5. It's undemocratic. It is a way to rig elections. And neither party should be doing it. But the problem is that Republicans have already decided gerrymandering is their golden ticket to permanent power. Texas trying to add 5 Republican seats. Other Republican states have already done it. The map overall is already gerrymandered by Republicans. Democrats in the House, to get 50% of the seats, depending on the analysis, need 54% of the vote. That's gerrymandered for Republicans. I'm against gerrymandering, but I'm not going to unilaterally disarm. We're going to fight fire with fire. And remember, this is up for a referendum in California. If California residents don't want it, they won't get it. So we shouldn't sit back and say, we're going to be better people. They can gerrymander to high heaven and keep the House and win the House, but we're not going to do anything. We're just going to sit aside. And Gavin Newsom is saying not this time. Now, you don't have to like Gavin Newsom. You might say Gavin Newsom is too far to the right, or he's too far to the left. There's people that say both. Or he's too slick for his own good, or I don't like that hairstyle, or whatever. But he's fighting. And unfortunately, I hate to admit it, that is more than can be said for a lot of Democrats right now. So California's legislature is going to prepare the maps. Newsom has even floated the idea that, well, actually, I'm not even going to get to that, but I'm going to talk about what could happen in other states in a moment. But the point here is, this is not a vague process. Republicans are already screaming about fairness, which is rich coming from the people who perfected the concept of unfair maps, racially biased maps, politically biased maps. But the bottom line is this. If Democrats retake the House in 2026, Donald Trump's supposed unstoppable presidency, his mandate, his unrestrainable agenda is dead. And now many of you will say, isn't this a race to the bottom? If California does it because Texas is doing it, and then that's right. But they've already done it. Since they've already done it, the upside is all on the Democratic side. Kathy Hochul should do the same damn thing in New York. J.B. Pritzker should do the same thing in Illinois. And this can effectively end the Trump presidency. We need people who will fight. If we acknowledge that this presidency is as dangerous as many of us know it to be, why wouldn't we take any legal means necessary or legal means possible to just make it run into a brick wall? So if given the chance, I would end all gerrymandering today. I would end all of it right now. We're not there, and we have to find a way to stop Trump. We've got something to fight for. This is something, if you want to donate to the redraw campaign for the ballot referendum, then you can do it. And now I want to talk about the bigger strategy for Democrats. A pending Supreme Court case could strip our Fourth Amendment rights and allow immigration agents to come into our homes for any reason, no probable cause needed, all while Republicans try to twist things so that you think this is all great for America. This should be the biggest story in the U.S. right now, but it's almost impossible to keep up with the millions of moves that Trump is making every single day. That's why Ground News exists. Ground News is an app and website that exposes the blind spots and spin before it takes control of our opinions. Ground News is the smarter, more reliable way to stay informed when MAGA is banking on us getting distracted. I'm partnering up with Ground News to give you 40% off the same Vantage plan that I use. So you'll pay only $5 a month for all of their premium features. Just go to ground.news/Pakman or use the code Pakman in the app when you sign up. The link is in the description or scan the QR code.